What's up, everybody? It's your boy Showtimedr coming at you with the Tales of Erin update. So they've added some pretty cool stuff. I'm really a fan of the events in this game so far. Guild Battle was a little rough, but in general it was a good event. They just need to not make it so that you can't add or remove people from your guild for the better part of 2 weeks. So basically I'll show you guys. Oh no, they have another guild battle? Oh, never mind, that was the old one. They probably just reopened it. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so they have added some new heroes and stuff. I will go over what I know with you guys, and you know, we'll go over it. So they got this deposed god, Utega. And essentially it works the way a lot of the events work. You need to have these divine tokens, or divine essences, I forget which one. Oh, divine essence, yeah, to run the dungeons. And basically you just roll in the dungeon. In fact, I'll demonstrate here. Roll in the dungeon and just wreck it. She will slowly build up in power, very slowly by the way. It's like 1.5% per run. And you gotta keep running it. I think it's like, I'll go look at it. I want to say it was like 300 or so, 300 or so runs you have to do in the course of a week. So like 50 a day. There's my girl Tiamat, she does the beats. And then also too, if you want to do this faster, you can always come over here. Right here, and then hit request for help. You can signify if you want to be all players or just guild members. And then eventually, you'll see more people appear up here right next to the god Marduk. So I got Petrelia, since you guys have seen this last. She is the fire girl right here. She's awesome. I might show you guys a couple characters, because it's hard to get a tier list in this game. Let me turn this down a bit. It's hard to get a tier list in this game, just because, you know, everybody gets different heroes, and different heroes can be useful depending on what teams you're running them with. So you see here, we've had some people join up top. But after I explain the event, I'll go over some heroes that I know are good and some heroes that we're theorizing are good. There are going to be heroes I just don't know, guys, because I just don't have them. So, it's just the way it is. And then so as you do that, you get some of these coins. And then, so as you can see here, there's some quests and stuff. They keep going, basically, you know, 30 a day. You do 30 of these a day to get all these quests, and you get some extra tokens. Now the tokens, or excuse me, before I get to that, the quests, as I'm saying, you know, exceed level 30, etc. So, let's see how far. I guess there's no way to control that. Fine, I'll just keep scrolling. But I'm pretty sure it was like 300, or hopefully it's a little less. Yeah, it's 200, okay, so that's good. So basically, you're doing 200 of these dungeons, and you get a copy of the hero, Utega, which, not sure about her yet. Don't exactly have her. I need to run this event a bit more. You also get a fair amount of good stuff, you know, good farming stuff, and some equipment. And the equipment in there, you get another copy here, actually. The equipment is new. They've been adding, kind of power creeping the equipment a bit. So if you have like level 100 of the best equipment, you gotta check this new equipment, because it's giving, well, maybe not this one in particular, but it's giving more like base stats per se. And then it's given the same general effects, but there are other ones which we will show you, or I will show you rather. There are other ones that have different stat bonuses on the front end. I'm trying to find, there's like a turn-in thing. Oh, yeah, so. Huh, am I just tripping out? Oh, here it is. Okay, so restored vault. And then they kind of show you a Tiga. Let me back out there. We'll look at it again. So right now, we're not completely sure about her. She kind of looks like she might be a buffer, because she has stats called, or a skill called Increased Fowler, and then Super Ancient Magic, but we're not quite sure. But anyways, there's another hero to be excited about, though, but that's the current event. Now, Nefeeru? I don't know why it went there. Hold on. Am I thinking of Shizuka? I might be thinking of Shizuka. Yeah, my bad. So, actually, I'm not. I'm thinking of Lorelei. So, Lorelei. Wait, let me make sure. I think she's a buffer here, actually. I am thinking about her. Okay, so this girl, according to a person I know that knows way more about this than I do, but is camera shy, unfortunately, as far as I know. He is theorizing, and we'll have to get a copy of her, but he's theorizing that this may be the best single-target DPS hero in the game. Essentially, the thing that's going to tip it one way or another is she has this, she attaches like a dark... We're not sure if it's a debuff or some type of effect, but essentially, if that gets high enough, she might become one of the highest single-target DPSs in the game. So she's one of the banner units right now. So, you know, pull for her at your leisure. And then also, guys, be checking this round of characters, because on occasion, they'll cycle these heroes, and on occasion, you'll get a hero you want. Like, for instance, Wu Lan is apparently really good. I don't have enough to get her, unfortunately. I think, from what I remember, it was like a tanky DPS hybrid. So, real quick, I'll also show you guys the events tab. They added a bunch more events. A lot of them have to do with summoning, or like passing certain parts of the, I need to do that one actually. Certain parts of the events. But one of the events, and most people have actually forgotten this, is, or missed it rather, the runes exploration. Just join, you can even join like level 1 runes explorations 25 times in the course of this week. And you're going to get all these bonuses, which are actually fairly nice. For those who forget the rune exploration, that's this Darktide Runes tab right here. You know, you come in. In fact, I'll do one. This is just the basic one. I've taken to do the basic one because I'm not a fan of clickers. You're supposed to click to do it faster. But I'm not a fan of clickers, so I think those guys, they should make something different, like a different, you know, usabilities or something. Don't make me click a billion times. That's ridiculous for 40 seconds. Now this is the team I'm rocking right now. Now I'll show you their skills real quick. Tiamat is one of the top DPSs in the game. The reason she's one of the top DPSs in the game, she's probably second or third, is because she has real damage. Real damage is basically ignore armor. So there are only a couple people in the game that have real damage. If you are newer to the game, by the way, there is a lower character that has real damage. Let me find him. Where is he? He's that shadow guy. Oh, here he is right here. But the caveat is, unfortunately, you need to max his 1 and his 2 in order for him to get real damage. So I'm not quite sure how he is as a DPS, but I mean, that's there for you, especially if you have a shadow build going on, a shadow team rather. You know, once you get this to real damage, he'll be dealing some pretty good deeps. So but anyways, let me go back to who I had there, Miss Petralia. So Petralia is another good hero. Basically, she has a heal, and she attaches Barrier of Life, which is a shield. Absorb damage equal to 25% of character's HP for 25 seconds. That's really strong for Barrier of Life. There's a couple characters that have Barrier of Life in this game, but she by far has the strongest one, at least defensively. And then also, she has increased attack and defense of party, and a really cool skill. Reduce cooldown of all skills by 6 seconds for the party. That is super strong. You're reducing the cooldowns on all your DPS characters and your tank characters, etc. Now her first passive, 22% chance to reduce cooldown of all skills by 1 second, which decent, but not her best. Her best passive is here, increase defense of the party and reduce attack intervals. Attack intervals basically make your attacks faster. So if you manage to get her with another attack interval reducing hero, you can run in this game a tank, 1 DPS like Tiamat, and then 2 buffers like Petrelia, and there's a couple other different buffers you can go to. I'll show you one. She used to be on my team until I got Petrelia. This girl right here. Angelina. The reason Angelina is pretty good, you know, reduces defense on her 1 for 3 enemies. Has a heal, and then she has a dispel as well. That can be good against poison. But she also reduces attack interval and increases attack of light heroes. So granted, that's light heroes, but Tiamat is light. So you could run her there and then increase max HP and restoration. Restoration is the amount of healing that goes out. So she's clearly a light hero buffer, but she can be inserted if you are running a at least 2-person light hero team. Now another good character, and I actually need to build, it's a guy actually, it's a trap. I need to build this one up more. I think I'm going to replace my current tank with this one. The cool part about this guy, not only, there's a lot of knockbacks in this game, but not only does this character, in fact, you know what, it's better to show you. I'll take him out in a second, but this character not only does a knockback, but he does like a very slow lift up, and then a bring down and a knockback. So it actually CCs a lot of the characters that can be knocked back very efficiently. Now this one here, this is the bread and butter skill right here, because as you can see, the damage is kind of whatever. Dispels all debuff on the casters, which I don't know if that means the whole team or just him. Probably just him. But it makes the party invulnerable once you max it for 10 seconds, and it knocks back enemies. But 10-second invulnerability, that is the timing of a lot of channeled spells in this game. They seem to go off for about 10 seconds. So if you can hit this, you're made, dude, if you get this person. And then also you can take this, even though I didn't, reduce damage received and increase defense when attack stackable. I'm sure that's actually not that bad. And then increase water heroes. You know, I did this literally for the defense for him. I'll take this character out. I also have this character. I'm running as my current tank. Oops. Let me go back. She's not bad, although I'm looking to replace her. The cool thing about Leona, she has a knockback, and then Time Shield is this unique effect to where Time Shield will absorb anything. It could be a basic attack, or it could be a super attack, or anything in between. And then her ulti, she gives absolute barrier out. So she herself, once you max it, gets 7 layers of Time Shield, which is cool. And then damage received is reduced by 50% for 20 seconds for the party. So that can be pretty strong too. And then Time Shield will basically increase her attack and crit rate, which is kind of, it's okay. You know, I mean, her attacking for more damage, she's a tank, so she's usually not hitting that hard. Unless you're specifically giving her Wind DPS gear, which, you know, she's a tank, so. And then layer of Time Shield, depending on these modifiers, 20 seconds or 15% HP loss. It's, you know, I was leveling it up, but I'm starting to get on the other train over here, so. Hold on, let me sort my party, then I'll take these heroes out so you guys can see what they're capable of. What is something basic we can take them to? Let's get a battle. My mouse is like wigging out. I guess that's the issue with having a a wireless mouse sometimes. Alright, so as you can see, oh, of course the tank just freaking dies. She's not geared for this, or he isn't. That's why I'm leveling him up. Alright, I will take him to a place where you can actually see him. I think I took most of the gear off him too. There's Tiamat's damage, you see that's pretty good. Petrelli is still a good character, that's the one I didn't show you. Not top tier, but she kind of has a little bit of buffing. She puts Barrier of Life up. And then she also nukes a little bit. Not that great, but... luckily, Tiamat can do a 3-second stun here. Yeah, we should be okay. Well, that was almost a disaster. And the cool thing about Tiamat is she has another skill to where even when she takes 0, she gets to 0 health. She essentially resurrects, or not resurrects, sorry, she stays up for a certain amount of seconds and it takes her crit to 100%. So it gets to be pretty strong. Okay, let's go do a water trial. That should be a bit better. Yeah, this character's level 55. Let me, I'll skill it up a bit. I do have some level up stiff. So a little bit. Let me actually look at his gear. Yeah, I haven't even given him a third thing. I was using this character for like a little while and then I switched out. I don't know why they have guns. Let me go ahead and get him. Whatever our best defensive gear is that we got. Now level it up a bit. I'll probably just give him the HP stuff. Yeah, crit rate of water characters, that's funny. I think for a while I actually did have a water DPS, I just forget who it was. So let's see if we can find something that is agreeable here. HP of water character, HP of water characters in party, which of course is just him. So I guess we'll go with this. Eventually I'll get another one of that other gear. But we'll go with whatever gives us the highest HP right now. Which is probably going to be one of these books. Alright, well I guess we gotta settle for this one for now. Go ahead and level this up. Oh, it's capped. Oh, okay, I was thinking about that one. Okay, so that's as good as it's gonna get. We increased the health a bit, but not where I want it, but it'll get better. Alright, so let's go do a trial now. I'll show you how that character works. Still a little bit low, but hopefully it won't get insta-wrecked. Alright, looks good. So you see the lift and the knockback, that's actually better than normal knockback. But then check this out, the ultimate's gonna go off here. Just wrecked everybody. But normally it does another lift and then a knockback. So this hero's pretty good once you get him built up. Of course our DPS is so great, we're just wrecking this place. This is where you come normally to farm XP gear for your heroes, which I actually do need to do. I'll be working on his XP for a bit. But so there you go, guys. So that's pretty much the updates. There are other good heroes in this game. It's just the tier lists are very subjective in this game just because you can build people a certain way and you can also... It just depends on what team you have. So a certain hero will be good for all teams, like Petrelia, Wulan, Tiamat, etc. The ones I've shown you, but there are other heroes in this game I don't have myself, so I'm not aware of, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. The events for this game have been stellar so far, with the exception Guild Battle was still good, but I just don't like that they lock the guild so that I can't kick people that are like offline for a week, etc. But this game's still really fun, guys, so definitely give it a check out. I was actually surprised, so check this out, guys. I put up a Tales of Erin. Okay, I gotta stop with her. I put up a Tales of Erin new player guide. I forget how long ago. It was at least a couple weeks. 3 to 4 weeks, maybe. And lo and behold, that video's at like 6,000 views now. So I did not expect this game to be that popular, but I guess maybe there's not that much content out for it, so... I just noticed Petrelia totally has a panty shot. That's funny. Anyway, so then, there are people that are playing this game, so I will be trying to put out more content for you guys as I figure things out, and maybe I'll give some guides on trials, etc. So be looking for that, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So I'm Showtime Doctor, Showtime DR. You found my YouTube. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. Also, I stream on Twitch. You can see me there, twitch.tv/ShowtimeDR, usually afternoons, evenings, and sometimes overnights. We do all types of gacha games. And there is a link in the notes, the title notes, to my Discord as well. We got a guild on this game. It's called Mania. Feel free to come join us, dominate in guild battle. It's casual, but you know, we do like participation. It doesn't have to be hardcore participation, but active players, you know. And then, yeah, you can come in the Discord. We got lots of communities in there. Anime hits, lots of other games, etc. So come in, ask questions, share your experiences. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.